Vintage Hess toy truck newspaper advertisements. Okay, the very first earliest advertisement I've ever found comes from the Central New Jersey Home News from December 3rd, 1964. And out of all the 1964 newspaper ads that I found, I've counted at least 73 participating stations. You can get your scale model Hess transport truck for only $1.39. This ad comes from the Troy Record newspaper from December 3rd, 1965. You'll also notice that there's the Olixir stations in there. And also, too, you may notice that the wording up top says a great Christmas toy, right? T-O-I, and great is spelled really weird. Basically, that is from the Pittman Initial Teaching Alphabet Phonetic Shorthand for Children. This one comes from 1966 from the Times News, November 30th, 1966. Couple things. First, this is the only copy that I've ever found that has the Hess logo in a different font. Also above, if you notice, for toy truck, only the T is colored in solid black. So very weird. Again, this one is from 1966. So yes, there were plenty of BMAX left over. One more from 1966. This one is from the Fort Lauderdale News, December 1st, 1966. This one, as you can see, also includes Billups stations, which again, Hess bought out. Now, I bet these trucks sold in 66, especially at these stations, were the Hess over Billups variant that is highly sought after. So here's the first, or at least one of the first ads that I've found for the Hess Voyager, the toy tanker. This one is from the Central New Jersey Home News, December 8th, 1966. Again, 1966. So interesting to notice that all those lower priced BMAX were running just a week before this Voyager ad. That has to do with Voyager, unfortunately, at the time being a complete and utter failure. Moving on, here's a little bonus. This is a direct scan of the 1966 Hess Holiday Station promotional book. So this is the book that was handed to station managers to show them how to properly display, the toys and the signage. It's an interesting picture. You can get a little glimpse of the background of the soda and cigarette machine in that was basically part of every station. All right, moving on now to 1967, okay? This one is from the Central New Jersey Home News from December 7th, 1967. There are quite a few of these, but this one it took me a long time to get this really, really great high quality scan. Now, here's a side bonus. This is from June 20th, 1968. So, it appears that there were a lot of Voyagers still left over 2 years later. So just like in 1964, 65, and 66, there were extra BMAX, well, there were extra Voyagers in 66, 67, and in 1968, they were giving them away as a giveaway for buying enough gasoline and station openings and all that. 1968. This is from the Asbury Park Press, December 12th, 1968. What's interesting is this is literally the only 1968 ad I could find, and in absolutely only one newspaper only. So obviously it's New Jersey, it's the Asbury Park Press. I'm not sure what it is about 1968. Maybe it's a fluke, maybe there's a reason. This one looks different from all the other advertisements because it looks like it's more of a personalized thank you to stations. So 1968 was also the first year that they started talking about the Hess toy truck in the annual, report as well for Hess. So maybe this is for the people that, I don't know, helped get it underway, helped push it along the first couple of years. Here's a wonderful scan from 1969. This is from the Orlando Sentinel from December 11th, 1969. So here is your authentic scale model made by Marks, and it's got all the details. And it's interesting because in this ad, it says packaged in holiday gift box. That's not the red velvet from 67. And the 69 was the same as the 68. So I'm not exactly sure what's that about.